everyone, it's Imogen and welcome back to Colouring Kid. I hope you are all doing well. In today's video I'm going to be sharing my haul for the month of January, and I mentioned in a couple of videos I think that I'm just trying to be a bit more careful about what I'm buying, only getting things that I think I will use. And for this particular video I don't have any new colouring books to show you. There are a few that I know I want to get over the coming months, like Mel Pomeni Chatsabinagito's new book, the Mythographic World Winter book, and of course there are always expensive books from Etsy that are always going to be on my wish list that I may get at some point, but I haven't bought any, and I'm just content with my collection at the moment, and I inevitably will add some books to my collection. But yeah, I'm just trying to think, well, will I actually colour in that? But yeah, I've still got some fun things to share with you, so I hope you enjoy watching. I will start with a couple of things which I think I actually bought at the end of December, but I forgot to share. They were just a couple of things from an art shop. See, this is the thing, I think I might have shared one thing that I got at the art shop. Oh yeah, the 3 luminance pencils, but I didn't show these for some reason. If I did and I've forgotten, I apologise. The first thing was a Tombow Fudenosuke pen. These are my absolute favourites. I hope I'm saying that right. I've had one of these before, and you'll probably be able to see a visible difference between the two tips. The bottom one is my new one. As you can see, the tip of the of my old pen is quite worn now, and it does still work. It's just when I'm trying to do my calligraphy writing with it, you can tell that it's running out, and especially since it's black, it's really obvious because it's not a bright dark black. So I definitely needed one of those. I love doing calligraphy with them, and I can't remember whether this is the hard tip or the soft tip. This is the hard one. So I find these are a lot better because they give more accurate lines, and the soft tips to me are still kind of the same, but I've tested them out and just never really liked them as much. So I'm very, very happy to have that. They are like my staple pen whenever I want to write calligraphy. And they also come, well, similar pens. If you're looking for colours, I'd recommend these Pentel Sign pens. These are great. They're very similar, and they are what I'm using in my bullet journal at the moment. And then we also have the Caran d'Ache blender set. So this is the 2 set, which I haven't actually started yet because I'm just in the middle of finishing one of my pencil blenders. So the reason I got this was because I have heard that the full stick blenders are being discontinued, and I have little stubs of mine left over, but I wanted a full one just to have because I really do like them. The pencil blenders are obviously more convenient. I use them a lot, and I think they're both great, especially for backgrounds. I did find the full stick ones were really good, so I'm really glad to have this, and I'm always using these blenders. These are up there with my favourites now, with the Prismacolor one, and yeah, I think they're fantastic. So I'm very happy to have a full stick blender, especially, which was the reason I got it. I think at this current time you can still get the 2 set of full stick blenders on Amazon, but they're quite expensive. The next things I have to share with you, I'll just run over quickly because I did show them in the video. These are the things that I purchased from Poundland for my Poundland video, and I set myself a challenge, I guess, to do what I've seen so many YouTubers. I mean, big art YouTubers do these sorts of videos, and I thought, well, how can I apply this to colouring? I thought it would be quite fun to give it a go. So yeah, I spent £5 and bought these. Now, I probably won't use the pens or the pencils again, but I have been just like colouring with pen when I don't want to worry about shading and stuff. So I mean, I'm not sure how long these will last. They'll probably run out quite quickly. I may just use them for that, or I'll just have them for when people come over. You know, we have quite a lot of friends, and if they want to colour with me, I guess they can use them. But I've also got the colouring pencils. Not sure if I will use them again. It depends. Again, they're always there if you know, younger kids want to use them. I will, however, be keeping the acrylic paint, because I needed some white acrylic paint and it's very good. I need to test out whether I can use pencil over it, because if so, it could be quite a good thing to use to white out hidden objects in the mythographic books. So I'll have to investigate that. I know gouache works better. I'm not sure if this will leave a sheen or not on it. But yeah, that'll be interesting to try. And then I will definitely be keeping the De Lironi acrylic pens, the gold and the silver, because these actually work a lot better than when I bought them first time around. I think I got them a couple of years ago when Poundland first started doing their De Lironi series, and they just, the ball bearing just would not work and the paint wasn't flowing. So I'm very glad that they are actually working. So yeah, it was fun to experiment. If you want to see the whole video and show me demonstrating all of these, this was the outcome. And yeah, the video went live this month. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description. If not, I'm really sorry. And yeah, it is one of my more recent videos if you're interested. So yeah, is that. Okay, so then I have this set of markers. So these are from Graby, and they asked again if I wanted to try something out to review. And as I've said, I now do kind of these mini reviews in my hauls because I don't have that much time to do dedicated videos. So I appreciate that they're willing to compromise and do that, just so that I can still show you stuff, but in a more condensed, concise way. So yeah, these are great, and I do have a set of markers that are running out, which is why it was perfect that I could get these. So I have these markers. This is an 80 set, and I got these a while ago. I want to say maybe not 2 years, 1.5 years ago. These are the Touch Cool markers, and you can get these in many varieties. I know there's the Touch Free, Touch New, quite a few, and they're all basically the same sort of thing. But yeah, a lot of my colours are running out, and the thing about this set, I don't have my swatch handy unfortunately. The thing about this one was they did have a couple of good light colours, but they're the ones that were a bit more dry and didn't last for very long. And the majority of these I've used a lot, and they are starting to run out. So I thought, well, I'd be really interested to compare with a different set, and that's why it's great that I've got this set from Graby. So this, first of all, I think the packaging's great, and I, you know, can just keep it like this, keep it in the box. It's actually a lot more handy than the bag, because this bag kind of can change shape depending how the markers are stored, and it's a bit more difficult for the markers to be kept in it because they tended to move around a lot. So this one has a handle and opens up really nicely. This is the swatch. So I have swatched them so that they match with the actual markers. So 49 is 49. You get the gist. So for a 60 set, I think there's a great range of colours. This is the largest set that they do. I believe they do 2 smaller sets. I want to say it's like 20 and 40. Yeah, they are great. And some of the colours are similar, which is bound to happen anyway with alcohol markers. So some of these greens are very similar. They are different. I can tell a difference, but it may be slightly hard to see through the camera. A couple of the oranges are similar, and the reds, and these blues. But to my eye, I can see a difference between all of them. But yeah, there are a great range of different colours. You have some great light ones. I love this purple and the blue. The greys that they have, I think, are great because you can get a full blend with them. And the thing that I really like is how light these greys are, because they're almost like white. So you could just blend with grey, which I think is really cool. A couple of nice kind of pink colours. And again, some quite good colours for skin tone. We've got a couple of peachy colours here. Possible pinks and stuff for blush, but then also some darker colours. I always find, well, for me, I've never managed to do skin very well with marker, but I imagine that some of these would be quite good. These don't have a brush tip, that's the only thing I will mention. So if you are trying to get those gradiated blends and like Copics, it may be slightly harder, but I will show you what they look like. So these are similar, I haven't tried them before, but I believe they're similar to Ohuhu markers in the way they look. I could be wrong. They have a white barrel and the colour is on the end. And I really like that. Just from appearance, I much prefer these markers to the other ones that I have. You've got a really nice smooth barrel, and on one side you have the chisel tip, and on the other the small fine tip. These are triangular barreled, which again I really like. They're great to hold, and it does also say on the barrel which side is the chisel tip and which side is the fine tip. And I've just noticed, do they have... No, that's just the code of the actual alcohol marker. So they don't have names, but they do have numbers, which is absolutely fine. I think that's great. And yeah, they all store really nicely in this box. The only thing I have to be careful of is that it's split into 4 sections. And if I'm taking a pen out of this middle section, if it's lying flat, it's fine, but if I move it around, they can all kind of move into the section. So maybe that's something that they can look into changing possibly, and doing a separate compartment for each pen, well, marker I should say. But yeah, apart from that, I think it's a really good set. And I think it just came with it came with a colour chart that I could have used to swatch them out, but I wanted something a little bit smaller to swatch my markers onto, that would also make sense for me when I'm looking at it, because they are just easy to then place where they are. So yeah, I think they are really good markers. I have tried them out on a page that I will show you. Obviously you can see what the colours are like on the card, but it's always quite nice to see what they actually look like on a page. So just so you know, if there's, I don't think there's anything else actually on the packaging to let you know about. But yeah, I'm not sure which pens are in the smaller sets if you're interested in those, but I will put a link in the description and the code and my discount code as well if you're interested. So I'll show you the picture that I have done. This is the Disney Girl Power Hachette Heroes book that I got from my lovely friend Valentina. I showed this in my completed pages, and I used these markers in conjunction with a couple of Copics. So I used Copics for her skin, Rapunzel's skin, and I do have 2 6 sets of Copics, and one of them is a skin tone set, which is why I was able to get the desired effect I wanted. With 2 markers, but I used a couple of the purples. I definitely used one of the ochre colours for her hair, and then the purple, and I think they blended really well with the other markers and also by themselves. With marker, I don't use them very much. I tend to use them just for basing or for simple shading like this. I'm not very good at using them yet. I don't use them as much as pencils, so for me it's kind of just nice to sit down and colour with marker sometimes. So I'm not really too bothered about the outcome, it's more just about having fun. So yeah, that's how they came out, and I'm looking forward to using these markers more. As I have said, I've been loving using all of the products that Graby have sent me. I've tried to pick a variety of different ones and they've all been great. So yeah, excited to try those out more. So as I said, there'll be a link in the description for those. Then I have something fun which isn't colouring related, but it is craft related. This is the Suki Button Factory set. This I had seen a while ago in Waterstones, and it was in like their half price section. They tend to do one after Christmas, and my mum had seen them and she's like, oh, you know, they look cool. And they're really great. I have tried, I think, a couple of them, and it's quite hard to open. I'll see if I can open it. But it's fairly self-explanatory with the instructions and everything. You basically get bits of fabric and you can make these cute buttons out of them. So I have made this one. And yeah, they're pins, or I might use them for wrapping, just to decorate a present. They can also be badges and things like that. They're quite versatile. And oh, my mum and I have actually had a business idea. We're going to buy some rifle paper fabric and more of these backs and make our own pins, because rifle paper have just started doing their fabrics. And so I think what we're thinking of doing is, if my mum enjoys making them and stuff, she'll make some and then we'll put them on my shop. So if you're interested in those, let me know. But we'll probably do like packs of 3 and stuff. But they're so nice, and I tested them out with paper and it didn't work as well because the paper creased. So I don't think these are like acceptable enough to sell. But yeah, they're really cool. And I'm looking forward to making more of the fabric ones that are in this set, and then also trying out our new business endeavour with the rifle paper ones, and we'll definitely be using them for presents and things as well because they're so cool. So that was a fun crafting thing. And then the last thing I have to share with you, I'm so excited about. For about a year now, I've had 6 new Calero paint colours. These are the Fine Tech ones. And then a couple months before that, for my birthday, I got this set from my aunt, uncle and cousins. And I was very good throughout last year. I only got this added 6 to add to this collection. Oh, can't I open that? There we go. So I had this set, which is like the mini set, and it has lots of pearlescent colours and a few of the metallic, or I should say like normal metallic colours. And then, yeah, I had an extra 6, and I've actually got another 6 to make my full set. And the lovely Ali very, very kindly sent me the money on Ko-fi to get them. So this is technically Happy Mail from her. She didn't say what to get with the money. She just said get something that you will like, and I decided to put the money towards getting these. And I just want to say thank you so much, Ali. I've loved chatting with you, and it's been lovely getting to know you more, and I really appreciate the thoughtful gesture. It really means a lot. And yeah, I've been able to get something that I am loving using, and just so amazing. So this tin I bought from Paper Story. So Paper Story is a shop in the UK that sells the Calero paints individually. So I curate my own sets, and this is now my full set of 12 to add to my minis. So I'm very, very excited about that. So I've had these for a year now, and I used them. I mean, you can't even really tell that they've been used that much. It's amazing how long they last. Apart from the Stardust one, that's my ultimate favourite. If you've never bought these before, highly recommend that. It's a glitter paint, so it can go over any colours, and it's amazing. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting off track. So these ones I used in a page in Eri's fairy tale book, and I used them a lot on that and loved them. And yeah, these 6 are my new colours. So we have Sterling Silver, Walnut, Cotton Candy, Blackberry, Sky Blue and Lagoon. And they just look amazing as a set of 12. I was trying to go for colours that would complement the ones I already have. I didn't want any that doubled up too much. I needed, the colour that I was really excited to get was this blue, because I didn't really have a proper blue. The pearl ones are kind of white until you tilt them in the light, and then it's the colour. So that wasn't a true blue, whereas this one is. And I love this turquoise colour as well. The blackberry I'm so excited about. I genuinely love all of these. The sterling silver is great because it's a proper silver colour. It's a slightly light silver, but I didn't really have a silver because I have the pearl white one. What colour is that? The silver pearl, but it's more of a like proper white, whereas this does have a silver tinge to it. Cotton Candy is kind of on the same vein as the rose gold, the rose, but this is more of a true pink. The rose has kind of a goldish hint to it when it's in the light. So I'm just thrilled to have these. I absolutely love them. I think they're amazing paints. What I would like to do in the future at some point is possibly compare these to some handmade watercolours, because I don't actually have any. I've never tried them before, but I just think it would be cool to see, because these are these are obviously handmade paints in themselves, but I know that other people that have handmade paints, they use specific things, I think like honey and stuff, to make it more handmade. I'm not really sure, but yeah, maybe to do a comparison or something in the future. But I am so excited to use these more. I have already been trying them out, and you can be expecting to see these a lot on my channel. As I said, the ones that I had for a year, I use them a lot, and I think they're just great for accents, but you can really not tell that I've used them from far away. I mean, even these I've used a lot, and you can see it's kind of worn away the surface, but it's just something, it must be something about the kind of ripple effect of the way the paint is, because they just almost look brand new, and I love them. So when you get the paints, they come in these little like plastic pouches with the stickers, which is why I've been able to stick those on and keep the names, which is really fun. So yeah, this is my full set. So I'm so excited to add these to my collection. I just want to say thank you again to Ali so much. And yeah, I can't wait to use them more. If ever these minis do run out as well, I can always buy these individually. But I liked creating my own sets, and actually I feel like now my overall set is really well rounded. I have some gorgeous colours. I'm not sure how many they have in total, but I think it must be around 50 or something, because there are quite a few that I obviously don't have, but they're just really like a special treat to be able to get, because they are quite expensive, as are most art and colouring supplies. But yeah, I was just so excited to share these with you, and yeah, can't wait to use them in my pictures. So thank you again, Ali. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. That's everything I have to share with you. Hope you enjoyed. If there's anything you have questions about, you can either ask me in the comments or email me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.